Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys, I literally cannot even breathe right now. I am hyperventilating. I was trying to eat a bagel while watching this, and I literally almost choked to death because what is happening in Port Charles? I am screaming. I am actually screaming at my television screen like a lunatic. You have to listen to me, because Tuesday's episode, February 24th, mark the date in history books, was absolute chaos. Pure, unadulterated chaos. Okay. Deep breath. Where do I even start? There is so much happening, I feel like my brain is going to short circuit. So first of all, and this is the thing that has me losing my absolute mind, Nathan West. Nathan West is standing in a cemetery, next to his own grave. His own grave. Can we just pause and appreciate the level of drama? He is literally having a conversation with Maxie Jones next to the plot of land where everyone thought his body was rotting for years. I can't. I seriously can't. It is so morbid and yet so iconic. Is that the word, iconic? But wait, let me back up because I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to set the scene. So Nathan, who looks incredible by the way, like how do you come back from the dead looking that good? He is standing there with Maxie, and the tension, you could cut it with a knife. A rusty, dull knife. It was thick. And he looks at her, right? He looks at her with those puppy dog eyes and he goes, "What does that mean for you and me?" And I am screaming. I am yelling, "Tell him, Maxie!" Because here is the tea and it is scorching hot. Nathan has been having feelings for Lulu. Yes, Lulu Spencer. Maxie's best friend. Which is so messy, I love it. But he's asking Maxie about them because obviously they have history. They were the couple. Nexie. And he looks so disappointed, you guys. He looks like someone just kicked his favorite puppy. He's all sad because he thinks Maxie has moved on. And honestly, she kind of has... She's with Spinelli now. Or she's staying with Spinelli. I don't know, it's complicated. Maxie is giving him this look like, "Honey, I love you, but it's been years and I'm with the jackal now." But, and this is the part that made me drop my bagel. Wait, did I already mention the bagel? Whatever. The point is, Nathan was never actually in the grave. The coffin was empty. We knew this, right? But the show is really leaning into it now. So, technically, legally, they are still married. I'm sorry, what? If there is no death certificate, or if the death certificate is void, because, you know, he's standing right there, breathing air, then Maxie and Nathan are still husband and wife. Spinelli is literally just the boyfriend living in the guest house of her heart right now. That was poetic. Write that down. Speaking of Spinelli, oh my god, my heart literally broke for him. Like shattered. Into a million pieces. He is so sad. He's talking to Lulu, which is hilarious because Lulu is the one Nathan actually wants now, but Spinelli doesn't know that, or maybe he does. No, he doesn't know the extent of it. So Spinelli is venting to Lulu, looking like a kick dog, and he's basically like, "I can't fight this. I can't fight a ghost who came back to life." He calls Nathan the love of her life. I was crying. Literally tears streaming down my face. Spinelli is so defeated. He's just like, "I'm out. I surrender." He thinks Maxie is going to dump him the second she sees Nathan. And the worst part, Maxie, is with Nathan right now. Spinelli is panicked because Maxie went for a walk. Yeah, right. A walk to the cemetery to meet her undead husband. And Spinelli knows. He just knows. But Lulu... Oh, Lulu. She's sitting there looking all sympathetic, patting his hand or whatever, but inside she's probably freaking out because she likes Nathan too. It is a square. It's not a triangle, it's a love square, and it is messy, and I live for it. Wait, I have to jump to something else, because if I don't talk about this, I will explode. Michael Corinthos. What is wrong with him? Okay, so picture this. It's breakfast time at the Quartermain Mansion. The Q Mansion breakfast is supposed to be peaceful. You eat your melon, you drink your coffee, you fight about ELQ shares. That's the tradition. But no, not today. Today, Michael wakes up and chooses violence. Literally. Chase Harrison. Chase, the purest soul in Port Charles, the man who is literally just trying to do his job, is standing there. And Michael just hauls off and punches him. slugs him right off his feet. I gasped so loud, my cat ran out of the room. I was like, Michael, that is a police officer. And your cousin-in-law. And a generally nice guy. Brooklyn is there, obviously, and she screams. She's like yelling at Michael to stop, but it's too late. Chase is on the floor, laid out flat, over breakfast. Can you imagine trying to eat your eggs and your husband gets knocked out by your cousin, only in Port Charles? Honestly, and why? Why did Michael do this? Because he thinks Chase planted the key to Drew's house on his keychain. Okay, let me backtrack because this is where the plot gets thick. Thick like oatmeal. So there's this key, right? A key to Drew Kane's house. It was found on Michael's keyring, but Michael claims he didn't put it there. He thinks Chase planted it because Chase was the one who suggested to Nathan Cop Talk that they should check if Michael had a key. So in Michael's twisted mob prince brain, that means Chase framed him. But we know, because we are smart and we watch the show, that it wasn't Chase. It was Willow. Yes. Willow, his own wife. Well, I mean, are they happy right now? No. But Willow planted that key. And Rick Lansing, oh, slimy, delicious Rick, he knows something. Or he suspects something. Actually, wait, let me talk about Rick. Rick is representing Michael now because Diane couldn't do it, probably busy being fabulous somewhere else. So Rick is meeting with Alexis. And he has news. Big news. It's about Drew's attempted murder case. Side note, I love it when Rick and Alexis share scenes. The history. The toxicity. It's delicious. Anyway, Rick is probably telling Alexis about the key. Or maybe he's trying to keep this whole mess out of court before discovery happens. Because if they go to discovery, everything comes out. And Rick is a snake, but he's a good lawyer. He's trying to suppress evidence or something. But Alexis, she knows things too. Remember, she saw Drew looking stressed. He tapped out SOS in Morse code. SOS in Morse code? Who does that? I mean, besides Jason Morgan or someone trained in espionage, Drew is literally signaling for help with his eyelids or fingers or whatever. And Alexis is the only one who might have caught it. Or maybe she's thinking about what Kai and Trina told her. I don't know, but Alexis looks like she's about to crack. She needs to spill the tea, Alexis. Tell Rick. He's slimy, but he can help. Okay, back to the kids. Because the kids are not alright. Wiley. Little Wiley Corinthos. He is at Drew and Willow's house. Wait, are they living together? Yes, Willow and Drew. Ugh, don't get me started on that pairing. It makes my skin crawl. Anyway, Wiley is there in his pajamas and he is hating life. He is miserable. And honestly, I don't blame him. Because Drew, who is apparently losing his marbles or possessed or something, I can't keep track, told Wiley that Michael didn't want him. Can you imagine telling a child that, hey kid, your dad hates you? That is evil. It's disgusting. So Wiley is sitting there probably eating dry cereal thinking his dad doesn't love him. But we know Michael does. Michael loves that kid. He even told him so. But Wiley is traumatized. And Willow. Oh, Willow. She thinks she's being this great protector, shielding Wiley and Amelia from seeing Drew in his condition, whatever that is right now. Is he sick? Is he crazy? Is he just mean? But her plan is failing. Epic fail. Wiley hates it there. He wants to go home. He wants his dad. I was literally yelling at the TV, "Free Wiley." Get him out of there. It's just a disaster. Willow's grand plans are blowing up in her face. And she deserves it, honestly. I used to like her, but lately she's been making some choices that are just questionable. Very questionable. Oh. I almost forgot about Josslyn. Yes. My girl. Okay, so she's talking to someone, maybe Jack Brennan, that spy guy, the one who looks like he hasn't slept in a week but is still hot. Yeah, him. Or maybe someone else. But she is angry. She is fumming. She says, consider it dropped. But you know the way she said it. She absolutely does not consider it dropped. She is lying through her teeth. She looks upset. She looks tense. She's been snooping around Windermere, trying to find out about these secret projects. Josslyn, baby, you need to be careful. You are playing with fire. Brennan already told her to steer clear. He was like, girl, stop. And she was like, okay. But she didn't stop. She never stops. She is a Carly through and through. She cannot help herself. She has to poke the bear. And now she's yelling, consider it dropped. Which is code for I am going to investigate this even harder the second you turn your back. I'm calling it now. Joss is going to get kidnapped. Or stuck in a tower. Or trapped in a secret lab at Windermere. It's going to happen. Mark my words. And then Carly's going to have to come save her and scream at everyone, and it will be amazing. Wait, did I finish the Michael and Chase thing? I got distracted by Josslyn's bad decisions. So, Michael punches Chase. Boom. Chase is on the floor. And here's the kicker. Justine Turner, the acting DA, who is totally stressed out, is telling Dante that heads will roll if they make another wrong move. Heads will roll. She is not playing. She is upset. She's talking to Dante, and Dante is trying to play cool, but he knows Michael looks guilty as sin. Dante assumed Michael was lying about the key, but now, with Michael assaulting a police officer, Chase in front of witnesses, Brooklyn, Michael is cooked. He is so cooked. Like, Michael, sweetie, you cannot just punch people because you're mad. This isn't the Mob Wars of the 90s. You have to use your words. Or your lawyers. But no, he chooses violence. And now Chase is down, Brooklyn is screaming, and Dante is getting yelled at by his boss. It is a mess. A beautiful, glorious mess. And Rick didn't name Chase as the witness, but it's so obvious. He said there was a witness to someone handling the keys. Chase is the one who suggested checking the keys. It's a straight line. Michael connected the dots, and bam! Poor Chase. He was just trying to help. He was just doing good police work. And now he's got a bruised jaw, and his cousin hates him. I literally can't handle the injustice of it all. Chase is a golden retriever in human form. You don't punch a golden retriever. Okay, where was I? Right, so, Nathan and Maxie. I have to go back to them because it's the most important thing. The way they are looking at each other in that cemetery, it's unresolved. It's heavy. Dante told Nathan he has to want to make the marriage work. And obviously Maxie would want to too, right? I mean, it's Nathan. He's the dream guy. But then there's Spinelli. Poor sad Spinelli. He's telling Lulu he won't fight. But maybe he doesn't have to. Maybe Nathan will realize he loves Lulu, but Lulu loves Dante. Wait, no, Dante is with... Wait, who is Dante with right now? Sam is gone. R.I.P., I'm still not over it. So Dante is single. Or is he flirting with someone? I can't remember. My brain is fried from the Michael punch. But the point is Nathan asking, what does that mean for you and me is the cliffhanger of the century? Is Maxie going to say we are over? Is she going to say I still love you? If she says she's moved on, I might throw my remote at the TV. I swear. You do not move on from Nathan West when he comes back from the dead. You drop everything. You drop Spinelli, sorry, Spin, you drop your plans, you drop your bagel. You run to that man.